I'm gonna speak to you something I wrote. It's not a poem, it's not a song, just something I was ranting about. I hate this generation. Everybody wants to be glowed up and roll on a poet for their dead homie. Ask why he's dead is cause he got shot trying to move rocks on a block that they claim was ours, but it's not cause the man owns it. We don't own anything. We can't have anything, not even our lives. You see, white on black crime has risen, yet our white men are free and our black men are in and out of prison. Not to mention that the white and white on black are cops that should be protecting our blocks, but instead you walk down that block and get shot by that very cop. Or when asked to see your license and reaching for it, get popped while that cop tells you to stay calm and still because help is on the way. And when you ask him why he shot you, he's got that I don't know look on his face, while his mouth gives you an excuse and not a reason. Because you're black is probably what he's thinking, but he can't say that not with the world watching. Even though half of them become blind to the situation or read around it, and that's a problem, but I'm off topic. Back to my ignorant generation. In the words of Lauryn Hill, it's silly when girls sell their soul because it's in. She sent her news because she trusted him. Now she's getting exposed to someone else's DM. She's on every thought page on Instagram, all because she didn't want to be boring. Because apparently if you do not send your man news on a daily basis, you're considered boring and you deserve to be cheated on. Should probably stay with him even though the trust is gone, because the presence of another team of the same or opposite sex is more important than the love you should have for yourself. Little do they know they could all be arrested for distribution and possession of child porn. But see, they don't see themselves as children until their parents are blowing that horn outside of the high school you just got suspended from because of the pictures you took. Because you were taking pictures instead of reading that book that would help you pass that test in that English class you're failing. All because you didn't want to be boring. And to the dude who thought it was cool to send with your woman trusted in you with your dudes, you're the fool, falling under the stereotype that all men are dogs. But you're not a man, just a little boy. The same little boy that got suspended for school for the pictures that you sent, that your girl sent to you because she trusted you and didn't want to be boring. To your dude, you're not cool, just a fool. The same fool that almost got shot like your homie. When identified by the cops, you act like you ain't know him, no longer loyal. Like in the song, these girls ain't loyal, but really it's the guys and they go unnoticed. Double standards. And see, the music doesn't help, but to make this generation worse, you turn on the radio and there's mostly silence throughout the first verse because of the curse words that shouldn't be heard by the younger kids, let alone us. We are already overgeneralized and stereotyped. I was told rap stands for rhythm and poetry. Boy toy named Troy used to live in Detroit. It's beautiful poetry, right? But if I'm really keeping it straight about the music I've heard and the songs that I hate, I know every word. Call me a hypocrite. That's hypocritical.